The Witcher 3, Diablo 3, Hellgate London, World of Warcraft. What do all these games have in common? Horrible releases. Quick overview. WoW, as most people know it, is the father of all modern-day MMOs. But Blizzard suffered one of the worst launches in MMO history, with queue times being in the thousands. Many people couldn't log in, and those that did dealt with laggy, glitchy, and downright unplayable experience that lasted an entire month before they fixed the problem. Blizzard again hit a snafu with the launch of Diablo 3, with the exact same issues. Outdated servers that couldn't handle the load and syntax errors that could lock animation cycles until you relogged. CD Projekt Red. While launching the third game in their series, where you play as Geralt the Witcher, you ran into the same issues that fall into this category. Except it wasn't a server issue. It was a game engine stability issue, and coding errors that plagued the entire launch. Many people played and became proficient enough to defeat enemies at a lot higher level than they were, only to have victories stolen away by the boss falling through the environment or resetting altogether. It took multiple hot patches to fix. Then you have Flagship Studios. Not only was Hellgate London a terrible catastrophe in the test launch, in Southeast Asia it was so bad they reset the pre-launch server and had to patch over, destroying all progress made by the testing accounts. But that wasn't the worst part. They were never able to fix the servers or the game, and in the end, 2 years after launch, they shut down the servers completely. What I'm here to do is to help you take a good game that you're developing and make it great. Many of these games I've just shown you are great games. They have wonderful stories. Even the controls are great. Except for The Witcher. The controls were wonky at best. But many of these games could have been epic from launch and not damaged consumer faith in the companies that developed them. Many consumers, myself included, are wary of certain companies even though they make games you love to play. They're also some of the most frustrating and enraging games that we play. I have learned at my time at Full Sail, where I honed my passion for games into a useful skill, that you have to find common ground when working with production between a perfect project and an efficient use of time and budget. Thankfully, before I changed careers, I was able to hone my leadership ability as well during my 12 years in the Army. That allowed me to take many of my peers and create a successful independent game of my own, which you can find on Steam. Good lighting can make or break a game. Edge flow can make or break a game engine in terms of how fast it can tessellate and render the images. Knowing where the limitations of your camera lay can make or break your control functions in logic-based code, so making sure you have a good storyboard is a must. I would like to be your project manager not because your company's doing a bad job, but because being a gamer myself and having produced games as well, I have the knowledge and perspective to help you ensure that not only do our consumers get a good game, they have a great time playing it. Thank you.